Hello. Okay. I got started with lettered beads. I got some messages. So let's go through them. There are 9 beads, so the number 9 may be significant. That made me think of the Hermit, also the 9 of Cups. I'll read off the letters to you. T, J, C, X, O, S, Y, U, S. Other words, messages that I got was toys, making me think of nurturing your inner child. There's a focus on the sacral chakra, so a focus on pleasure, play, referencing back to the inner child, and nurturing your creative energy. So Wands energy, fire, passion, something related to career perhaps. Cups energy, emotions, relationships. Someone may enjoy drinking soju, or maybe you don't enjoy it, but maybe you tried it recently. I got the word just, J-U-S-T, making me think of the Justice card in the Tarot. An energy of fairness, karmic balance, balance in general, making me think also of the Queen of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, why did that make me think of the Queen of Swords? Because of her fairness. She's known to be quite fair, a fair communicator, a clear communicator, grounded. Also, I got the American band name Styx, S-T-Y-X. One of their popular songs is Mr. Roboto, and they have a love ballad. It was their first #1 single called Babe, and I listened to that before pressing record, and as soon as I heard the opening lines, I got chills. So I felt chills of familiarity, so that may be significant. Experiencing chills of familiarity. Now that makes me think of the 6 of Cups for some reason. Also, I noticed when I was looking at their albums and songs, there was one song, interestingly titled Crystal Ball. Also, a message of focusing on your own energy and your own journey. Also, I got the word joust, J-O-U-S-T, making me think of the medieval times. So not only the time in that medieval times, like in terms of the historical time here on Earth, but there's, I believe, a theatrical show of some sort called Medieval Times. That may be significant for someone. Also, the Renaissance period, attending Renaissance fairs or festivals. That made me also think of, well, not only, the period, medieval period, but of medieval knights. So making me think of the Knight of Cups and chivalry, as well as King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. And one of their values was, in fact, fairness and chivalry. Also, I got the word joy, making me think of the Sun card, and also Coty, C-O-T-Y. And I put the joy and Coty together because they made me think of the perfume. There used to be, and I'm not sure if they still have these perfumes. There was a perfume back in the day called Joy, and also there was a Coty perfume, and it made me curious. So I conducted a search on Coty, C-O-T-Y, and it turns out that they are still around, and actually they are a huge company. And they're not only a distributor of perfume or fragrances, they're a beauty company, a beauty and fashion company. And actually their slogan is fearless, forward you. That stood out to me. Also, they're known for luxury brands, skincare, cosmetics, and lifestyle, and some brands that you may recognize: Adidas, Burberry, Calvin Klein, Gucci. It's a huge company. And so that I think may be significant as well, referring back to my mentioning of career. So you may have entrepreneurial ambitions. So now that makes me think of the King of Wands energy. You have an entrepreneurial spirit. Also luxury, so that makes me think of the Ten of Pentacles in the Tarot. And also, when seeing the words joy and Coty, C-O-T-Y, making me think of nostalgia, the Six of Cups. I think, did I already mention the Six of Cups? I may have. Nurturing the inner child. So you may be feeling nostalgic at times. Maybe you're running into people from the past. Okay. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, where shall we go next, Spirit? Where shall we go next? Okay. The Light Seers. And I just saw the Six of Cups. What else would you like to communicate with the collective? What message wants to come out for the collective? Even the American band Styx, that there's a nostalgic energy around listening to their music, like Mr. Roboto and Babe. So you may have grown up around the time when Styx was quite popular. Okay. The Chariot. We're beginning with the Chariot. And look at that, Ten of Pentacles. What's going on here? You're building a legacy. You're on the path to building a legacy, your own personal legacy. The Sun. Did we mention the Sun as well? I think, yes. In seeing the word joy, it made me think of the Sun. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful energy to start off. And the Magician. Wow. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Six of Wands. Justice is being served is what I'm getting. After a period of the Two of Pentacles energy, juggling. King of Pentacles. What would you like to say about the King of Pentacles energy? Ace of Cups. Okay, we did mention Cups energy, emotions, relationships. Eight of Wands. And it landed right on the Ace of Cups. Someone is coming towards you. Perhaps this King of Pentacles energy, someone who's very stable and grounded, wise, mature, loyal. Very reliable. Seven of Pentacles. Very deliberate. Takes calculated risks. So practical. And look at that, Three of Swords. Fell right on the Seven of Pentacles. And why would that be? Mind over matter is what I'm getting. Can you tell us more about this Three of Swords energy? Wow, two cards, the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Okay, is this person feeling nervous? So we saw the Ace of Cups, now the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. More on the Ace of Pentacles, please. Eight of Wands, the Hermit. Okay, we mentioned the Hermit. It fell on the Eight of Wands, but we wanted to know more about the Ace of Pentacles. Empress at the bottom. A seed that you planted a long time ago. Perhaps you feel like giving up on it. A wish, a dream, a vision. Knight of Wands. Perhaps a creative endeavor. And it fell on top of the Ace of Cups. If it is something that you enjoy, keep pursuing it. The seeds you've planted are growing. And we've already, across the top here, we've seen a preview. What may feel, the energy may be feeling slow for you at this time, for the logical mind especially, because it may not be seeing physical results. And look at that, we mentioned the Six of Pentacles. Again, it fell on the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. A balanced offer, a balanced relationship. Is manifesting for you. A King of Pentacles energy may have an offer for you. It may have something to do with your career. Two cards. Strength and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, your counterpart. But this person may be feeling nervous. Maybe they are trying to gather up their courage to approach you. Look at this, the Tower. Okay, well. The Seven of Swords. Tell us more. Four of Pentacles. You may be feeling guarded. Can you tell us more about the Seven of Swords energy? Five of Cups. Focusing on past disappointments. We saw the Hermit card. You're very wise. You've gone within self-reflected. I think whether your human self feels ready or not for a new relationship, well, we saw the Tower card. It's a divine intervention, divine orchestration. And look at that. We did see the Empress earlier, and she came out. And she landed on the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Let love in. It is safe to let love in. It is safe to receive this love. This woman on the Four of Pentacles, it looks like she has her hands over her solar plexus, so that makes me think of self-worth, feeling worthy of receiving a balanced, loving relationship, feeling worthy of receiving love in general. The theme of self-worth has been appearing in the readings lately. So I think collectively we are all experiencing the balancing out of the solar plexus. Feelings of worthiness are coming up to be looked at. And the Empress, she knows she is worthy. She knows she is worthy of receiving. And like I said earlier, you may not feel ready. Your human self may not feel ready, but spirit, your higher self, knows. It's not about being perfectly ready. And there's really no such thing, considering we are human beings. You are ready enough. Ace of Swords. What would you like to say about the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords. Seeing things clearly. Breaking through false beliefs about your worthiness. Of receiving Blessings in all forms. Look at that. 10 of Cups. This makes me think. Of your spirit team, of Source. Yelling a resounding yes to your worthiness. And that makes me look at the slogan, the Coty slogan that I mentioned. Fearless, forward, you. Okay, that makes me think of the Strength card here. Fearless, forward, you. Fearless. That's your true self. That's a self that's emerging. Forward, forward facing, as opposed to getting entangled and spiraling down. The beliefs that you may have operated under in the past, expecting the worst, catastrophizing, feeling unworthy. It makes me think that that is what Source, that is how Source, your spirit team, your higher self, etc., whatever term resonates with you, perceives you. Source perceives you as fearless, forward thinking. So now looking back at this Strength card, it's a hybrid. She's half woman or human, half lion. So this is about self-recognition, not recognizing your own strength. Okay, almost half an hour. Shall we? Okay, let's just conclude. Okay, actually, let's go to, because I mentioned medieval times, King Arthur, the Renaissance, medieval knights and such, and we did see one knight, the Knight of Wands. So let's go. Let's get a message from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards to conclude. Concluding message for the collective, please, Spirit. Concluding message. And I'm getting, this is all available to you. Yeah. The Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. The Sun. My God, so many beautiful cards here. Such beautiful energy. The Sun, the Magician, Six of Wands. How many major arcana? The Chariot, the Sun, the Magician, the Hermit, Strength, Tower, and the Empress. 7 major arcana. Significant transformation you're going through. And it all begins within, with our self-concept. And seeing the Ace of Swords with the 8 of Swords and then the 10 of Cups, it's illustrating that there is a breakthrough in self-conception. Okay, beautiful. So strong breakthrough energy with the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Also, even seeing the Sun. Recognizing your own beauty and light. Concluding message for the collective, please. Oh, the Stag, number 17. Okay, that makes me think of the Star card in the Tarot. Pride, leadership. There you go. The antlers here makes me think of the Queen of Pentacles with the branches here, reaching up into the heavens. Okay, 17. When the Stag appears on your path, he tells you to take pride in all that you do. I think that relates to our message here. Giving yourself credit, recognizing yourself. Be the leader and hold your head high. Makes me think of this card. Sun, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, we could go on. Even the Strength card. Hold your head high. And others will follow by your example. Ask yourself these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Or am I held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or its reverse, low self-esteem? Make me think of what I was saying about the Four of Pentacles. There's a really strong theme now arising within the collective around our self-worth, self-concept. We're all going through this together. There is no judgment here. This is all just information. Source never judges us. Our human selves might judge ourselves, but Source never judges us. The Stag asks you to be a leader, be proactive with the highest intentions, and to always ask, what is the highest good for all? Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and ways to avoid responsibility and accountability. The stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you that you're always in service to the God/goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you should be proud and happy. Look how far you've come, indeed. And that's what I believe that your spirit team want you to do. To look how far you've come. To give yourself credit. Rejoice, for the stag always leads you to a higher place with a sure and steady footing. And so it is. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care.